Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Feed the Beast server that I play with my friends. I'm Azuzu, and you can tell right now that there's been considerable changes since the last time I've played. I ended up taking off a couple weeks of recording to wait for a new microphone to come in, and it just came in, minus some of the other little bips and bobs that come with it, or rather that I ordered with it. But the microphone's in and it sounds amazing. I'll put some before and after stuff up right now. This is an audio test of my old microphone.
This is a test of my new microphone.
Welcome back. So as you can tell, microphone's way freaking better. The second thing that I want to comment on is I actually have a modular power suit armor on. I kept it invisible because I never get to see my skin. And I also renamed it Cheaty Pete armor, which is kind of fitting because it basically makes you invincible. But I'm going to go through and do some updates. I spent a lot of my time out here in the bee area, and my little atrium here actually has a lot more flowers for different types of bees that I was breeding in the interim. But it's looking good in here now. This area changed. We also have AE linked up into the bee lab. Looking good in here. I'm liking it. And I'm actually really loving the Esotire. I think that's how you pronounce this. It's a fun little mini game for trees, bees, and butterflies. And I started extracting genetic material from bees and injecting the normal fertility serum into the rocky bees. So I actually have more than one offspring per generation. Copes's tree area is going along pretty nicely. He's working towards ebony and the what's it called? It's one of the other tree lines. It's the ones that produce seed oil, but it's looking good out here. I also out here put murals on the side of the buildings. So there's my honeycomb. Here's a tree for Copes. And if we Hulk jump over here, there's a Meadows drone. I actually may change it to a queen drone. Actually, what does the queen looks like? I always forget what the queen looks like. Oh, that's freaking easy. We can do that right now. Oh, Jesus. When things go wrong. Yellow, so we just need 4. And it's centered... Where is it centered? One back from the top of the dome. Whee! I'm really loving this Cheaty Pete armor. As much as I don't really want to use it, I'm loving it. Okay, so I can't see anything. There's one other thing I made, and that's a gravity chest plate so that I can have the freedom of creative mode flying. Woo! So, Cheaty Pete's everywhere. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Now it's a queen. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and head over to the... Actually, no, there's still more in here. This place really hasn't changed much, except for the addition of the thingy-mabob, but I'm also going... Oh, and the seed oil. I have a squeezer here that produces seed oil in here for making stuff. Other than that, this place really hasn't changed much. Put a woodworker in, and I'm going to have to get that all set up as well. Actually, while I remember, let's do that and put you back in here. Perfect. I also have the bee chunk outlined out for where I'm going to put all the different floors. As you can see here, it goes all the way up. There'll be a floor up here. This is the entry floor, and if we look down, it goes all the way... Oh, I just fell. I always seem to do that. Let's put that Cheaty Pete armor back on. Creative mode. So as you can see, it's looking good in here. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put stairs and all that stuff, and I'll be good to go. Boop. Let's put you back on. I hear a skeleton somewhere, so I'm just going to ignore it and run away. Okay, time to go into the basement. I have everything in the basement filled out now. Well, most everything. I still need to build a room for trees over here, but over here is all of the bees. I didn't want to put them in AE because our system couldn't support it right now. So in the interim, I made a giant room, just for all the chests and different types of bees that I'll be breeding. The backyard's currently breeding all of those boys right there. The modest, the tropical, the wintry, that's a Mary bee, and I know there's Rocky? Rocky bees are somewhere in here. Where is Rocky bee? Oh, I don't think I knocked the sign down for it. It's certainly set up, so let me lock that down. I'll go get a drone later. And there's also one over here. It's the infernal bee. There she is. Not bad. Now over here, we have the production, or what they produce, wall, which I like. I like a lot. It's not the periodic table of bee resources, but it's close enough. And I also have a centrifuge type deal over here with routers and a one for bee drones when there becomes an excess. But to display what it does, let's get all these combs because it's time to centrifuge more up. Do I have all of them? Rocky. There we go. Okay. So you just go over here and just dump combs directly into this top piece, and it distributes them all out to the hoppers, which goes into the centrifuges. And when the centrifuges are done, this router extracts from all of the centrifuges and ejects them all back into the sorting system, which comes back over here. And you can see it's updating all of the ones here. Perfect. Same dealio over here. The excess bees drop into here. The bees get pumped into the hoppers, and then the liquid gets pumped out and put into an ender tank. Not bad. So now, that pretty much covers everything that happened to the bee area. There's been a bunch of changes over here in this place, the Full Circle Farms. We changed our monitor colors to green, because that's what we wanted to do in the long run anyways. Trying to remember what specifically changed. Nothing changed upstairs, really. Down here, we got rid of all the laundromats, so we're now running off of the advanced solar panels in Voss Prime's area, which is good. We've changed things up in here and migrated all of our AE systems. We got a quantum link for going over to Voss Prime's area. Copes was gracious enough to set that up. And we have another quantum link for somewhere in the future. All of our discs are migrated. We have some of the heavy hitter stuff like, what is it called? Cobblestone, woods, and stuff like that, and saplings and nuggets going into the discs, the giant big boy discs right here. And then these little babs are what everyone else's stuff's on. The lava room is pretty much the same. Everything's pretty much the same. The only others... Oh, yes. I did add stupid factorization stuff. Because we needed, like, blank item filters and stuff like that for the machine routers. But other than that, it's been a very good couple of weeks of just cracked out working on stuff. Not bad. I like it. There's a lot of wiring and piping, which is perfect for a basement. But anyways, today I'm going to be focusing on a bunch of other stuff. So let me get my inventory sorted and everything, and we will be back when I have more stuff to, well, when I have a battle plan ready. Alright, first thing we need to take care of is condensing all of our nuggets and ingots. So if we go to nuggets, because of the ridiculousness that is the oreberry bushes, we need to condense these down into their furthest condensed forms. So we need to condense these into ingots, and from ingots to blocks. So it'll be better. Ingot. And that's still a mess too. So let's go ahead and start doing that. I already made, what's it called? It's packager. Yeah, I've already made 10 packagers, so half the work is there. And I'm going to be replacing this wall with all of the packagers for the different types of metals. So I'm going to go ahead and bust out an axe. Which kind of axe do I want? I just want the hatchet. And I'm going to get to work. That's not an axe. There we go. Okay, time for the moment of truth. Let's get that ME cable, plug it in. So now it's all set up, so it should just start. Ah! It's working. I think. Tin ingot? Tin nugget? Tin. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Let's try tin again. There we go. Just have to keep an eye on these to make sure that they're actually going to work. But, nice. It's working. Is there multiple types of nugs in here? There's another type of tin nugget than that tin nugget, so let's remove that. Aluminum, brass, steel, lead, force. Yeah, it's counting down, not bad. I like this setup. We'll need to find more gold ore bushes and stuff like that. Or supplement it with, what's it called? Pigs. We use pigs. But in the meantime, I'm going to go upstairs to the Forge Lexicon and convert these over the correct nuggets. Down here. Boop. Boop. Oh, what? I'm dumb. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Correct nuggets. I forgot to take it out of the Forge Lexicon. Boom. Oh, yeah. We also did the spawn portal out to, what's-mabobbit? The Promised Land. Not that exciting, really, but we did it. It's looking good down here now. I'm liking this setup. I'm probably going to get some fast aids now and put it along the side over here for something, so it doesn't look as bizarre as it looks. This is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And slowly but surely, nug. These will decrease. And that's all set. Love it. Okay, I'm going to do ingots next. Should I do ingots? That's a question I'm going to have to ask for Copes. But in the interim, nuggets are taken care of. Yay! Oh yeah, everything is set up nicely. Copel and I decided to do ingots and also condense, or rather recess everything into the back walls. It's all set up and good to go for when we get any new nuggets or ingots into the system. We have the ingots being condensed, the nuggets being condensed into ingots on top, and then it comes down here where the ingots are being condensed into blocks. And since raw aluminum is kind of dumb at the current moment, since it goes into raw aluminum, and you have to put the raw aluminum into a smeltery, we're doing redstone down here instead. And our discs are freaking clean as a whistle. It's nice. I'm loving it. Now that this is done, we can move on to other things that I have been putting off, like expanding the tank room, which is downstairs. We'll need to get room for turpentine, seed oil, essence, and get the production line set up for that. And probably go downstairs for liquid ender, liquid redstone, and liquid honeydew or something like that. I can't recall some of the bee stuff that needs to be liquefied. But that'll be next. Biomass, biofuel, oil, gasoline, regular fuel rather. So we'll be working on that next. I'll be getting all of the tanks set up and have an excess of extra tanks for liquids in the future. Especially for like liquid metal stuff. So if we do liquid, we got a lot that we need to take care of. Yeah, it'll be good to get that set up. So he's kind of creeping over there. I'll start working on that now and get everything prepped. Much construction later, and we have 2 new tanks up top, which will be for seed oil, and this side will be for monster essence. Downstairs is now completed after much excavation, and I have 6 additional tanks. We'll probably be putting, probably thinking liquid redstone here and liquid ender there. On this side, it'll probably be biomass and biofuel, followed by oil and gasoline, or regular fuel, I guess is what it's called. I always forget. But I'll put all the gubbins for making all that down here and get it all set up. Of course, exports will be on the exterior, imports and processing will be in the back. So I'll probably snake some AE cables with fuzzy export buses down into here. Export buses? Yeah, export buses.
and get that all set up. And also, if we hit F7 once, no monsters will spawn down here. Actually, I guess the best way to show off is no helmet, and I can see everything down here. I'll probably keep this area in the middle reserved for another giant tank of some description. Don't know what kind to make. I'm still trying to figure that out. Be cool if I could do like a mixed liquid type deal in the middle and have some other crazy thing that we need a lot of. But in the meantime, it will be empty until I can figure out what I want. And I can make more tanks, because I pretty much used all of our steel for the tanks that I made down here. But it's looking freaking great. I'm going to go ahead and build all of the things for making seed oil and automating that process. And also, actually, that's pretty much it. Oh, turpentine. I need something to remove from turpentine. Fucking liquids. There's just so many in the game. There's like hundreds now. That, and you can place milk in the world, which kind of blows my mind. Oh yeah, little light posts. That is so fucking ghetto looking. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna fix that up. But it's looking good. And these are still going like a champ. Loving it. We can just check in here for, we can do the bigger one. Nuggets are condensed. That is so fucking good. Ingots. Yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. So good. I'm gonna plop this back on. Yeah, nice. Time to work on the automation.
All right. Mid-crafting, the rest of my audio equipment got here, so now I'm extremely happy with what I have. Also, I finished my crafting. I have my fermenter, still, squeezer, liquiducts, ME cable, ME fuzzy export bus, my crescent hammer, and stone, and levers. So let's go ahead and go downstairs and start working on this. Oh. Cope said he was going to start installing new lasers in the computer and stuff. I wonder if he... Ooh, that's not good. I wonder if he put the turtles downstairs. We were talking about setting up liquids down here with turtles in the back little cubby holes. Oh, nice. He did put turtles in here. Nice. Right. And I think the turtles will communicate with the thing upstairs, the computer upstairs, to tell us what liquid levels everything's at. Oh, he must have put those there too. That's weird. Okay. Oh god, he even put that in here. Right. He even set it up how I need it to be set up. Tight. Okay, let's get to work. So that is biomass right there. Let's go ahead and slap this here. Let's put the still here. Yeah, the still will go here, and then the squeezer and stuffs will go upstairs. I actually forgot to make the who's it? I'm gonna put seed oil on this side. So seed oil shall go. Oops, chow, and then I will get liquiducts like that. Let's get a lever right here, flick it on, and change it. Awesome. And then I have my ME cable here, so we just need to do this. Not bad. ME export bus and an import bus on this side. There we go. So the export bus will be for, so if you don't know with a squeezer, it actually makes mulch, which goes up in here when it squeezes resources. Give me that piece of stone. And when it does that, if it gets full, it won't squeeze anymore. So we just have that set up there to grab resources. Oops. What? There. Nice. And then we hook this up all the way to here. I'm going to get rid of that. And then this side is going to be for... That's monster essence. So I just need to get a liquid tesseract right there. Or not tesseract, but what's that thing called? The beep bap boopity bop? I can't recall off the top of my head. Actually, now that I think about it, this is not really gonna... Oh, that's right, I snaked it back here. I'm gonna fix that later. Otherwise, I just need to get some seeds and stuff like that now that this is hooked up to the ME. Oh, redstone controlled. I think that'll be fine. Move stacks at a time. Let's go get some seeds and stuff. And we'll have our very own seed oil. Yoink. Do we have any nuts? Ooh, we have some walnuts. Thank you, Copes. He's the one that's hard at work on trees. So now if we come over to the squeezer, we want that and that. So now it'll start filling. Oh, geez. Did it? Okay, cool. So that's all filling. I need to get power, so I will go do that, and I will continue installing everything else in the meantime. So I will be right back when I have pretty much all of this built out. I'll get the rest of the squeezers built out downstairs for, oh god, what is it? Fruit juice, the still. Wait, where's the still? Did I put the still in here? Yes, I did. The squeezers will be hooked up over here for the fruits. So I'll put the squeezer here and a squeezer here for fruit juice and turpentine. And I think I made an extra squeezer on accident. Okay, I'm going to continue building and getting everything powered down here. All right, we now have seed oil over here, essence over here, and as you can see on this side, it's putting all the stuff that makes seeds that we have in our system right now directly into the squeezer, which just squeezes away like crazy. I don't know why I'm missing some, because I know I have way more cherries than what's actually indicated here. This produces mulch, which gets exported here, and we have a bunch of seed oil. I'm going to go on this side because it looks cooler. This side is the essence. This is for making spawning monsters and stuff like that. The essence is being produced over in Ted's haunted house, so his color will be black for spooky ghosts. But that's all done. Now down here, I actually ran into an issue with liquids and have a couple extra I didn't anticipate having. But we'll start over here. This side is the biomass creation side. This tank is for when biomass is created over in Copes's tree area, and then this area over here is for the actual fermenter making biomass. And I'm gonna have to make sure there's an ample supply of fertilizer, but other than that, it's working perfectly. I'm loving it. Over here is the still, which is making just biomass into ethanol. Perfect. It's a very slow going process, but it'll eventually get filled. Eventually. Oh, and one other thing to note is when this boy is full right here, this is just going to be completely, this will be completely filled and won't actually interfere with anything else. And since I'm using a standard fuzzy export bus and not a precision export bus, it takes any saplings in the system that are of this item ID value, which is 6. Okay, let's move on. This right here is fruit juice. So I have lemons and apples being put in here because that's all I really have. So that's doing its thing, and that produces mulch as well. But we only have about 104 buckets, which is good. We can use that for whatever it's used for. This one was a mistake. I didn't know that squeezing oak made sap rather than I just thought the process was just straight turpentine, but apparently you squeeze oak logs to make sap, which has a production of wood pulp, and I had to use a precision export bus on this side, so that it just pulls oak logs. I think it's oak and birch makes sap. Spruce and jungle makes resin, which is right here. Resin's being made out of our ample supply of spruce logs. I used a fuzzy export bus on this side, and we have the little fuzzy export for the fuzzy import and precision export for this boy's here for the wood pulp again. And this goes into here, which also comes over onto this side to this still. This still is making resin into turpentine. Well, you can't see it because it's filling on the other side, but it's making turpentine. Just, you can barely see it. So all these liquids are created, which is nice. Empty. Oh well. And then these are our extra ender tanks. So all in all, I have to say this is a very successful day of creating liquids, getting audio equipment, showing off everything that's happened, and we'll have to go down another floor for oil and fuel and liquid redstone, liquid ender, all that fun stuff when we get it working. Oh, and Copes had got online and he's been working diligently on the turtles and the computer craft stuff. So it's showing how much water. Oh hey, a little bit of water's gone. That's tight. So anyways, that's pretty much it. One other addition that was made is this little thing right here, which is a level emitter. And right now it's stating if there are over 16k blocks of stone, of cobblestone in our AE system, then it activates this fuzzy export bus, which dumps cobblestone into our ME condenser for making singularities, which is a good way of controlling what you have for supply. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. One other thing to note on the level emitter down here is that we'll probably hook it up with all of these boys on the wall. That way when it'll only start condensing metals when it exceeds a stack or 2 stacks in our AE system. That way we can always have those metals on hand and we don't have to condense and break them apart and have to always automatically condense that, or have this thing automatically condense them every single time. But all in all, that'll be for another day. And one last little treasure that is a good thing to note is we ended up doing a little bit more adventures in the Twilight Forest because we were checking up on the quarry, and we ended up getting something kind of cool. I need to build a home for him, or rather them, but we found, oh god, the quest ram. Look at how cool this little asshole is. I love him so much. The stretch limousine of animals. And somewhere in here, oh, no, it's not in there. Somewhere in here is the, there he is, the other quest ram, which hasn't been edited at all. So let me grab, edited? I guess his quest hasn't been completed. Come on, buddy. So now that I have him here, let's do it. Now the cool thing with a quest ram is you find him in certain biomes in the Twilight Forest, and you have to have all 16 colors of wool. And oh Jesus, I'm gonna feed you, but when you feed them, let me get one wall through. There we go. When you feed them, they start stretching. Oh god, they're touching butts. Stop touching butts. There we go. So yeah, see. And then once you get the last one on there, he should poop out, yeah, he poops out one of each of the metal and gem blocks. You get a block of emerald, block of lapis, block of diamond, block of gold, and a block of iron, and a crumble horn, which is my absolute favorite item. If you don't know what a crumble horn is, I can demonstrate with the other one that we got, which is really cool. The sad part about the crumble horn is that it does take the durability when you use it, but it's still cool nonetheless. I'm putting that other crumble horn here. We'll take this one off the wall, and I will go demonstrate. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. Crumble horn. So up here, the crumble horn won't do anything because it doesn't have any blocks to interact with, but so ridiculous. I love it. But if we go down into a cave, I think we tested it over here last time. Was it over here? Oh, hey. Yeah, it was down in here. So check this out. It's so cool. It turns stone into cobblestone, cobblestone into gravel, gravel into dirt. So if you ever come up to a cobblestone palace and you want to get in with style, use a crumble horn. But I think that's pretty much going to wrap up what we've done today. We did a good little tour of my bee area. We got the liquid stuff sorted out. We have crumble horns now, and we have automation put in place for creating liquids when the time comes that we need them. But all in all, very successful. So I've been Azuzu. I hope you all have enjoyed watching today's episode, and I will catch you all later. Take care.